He wants to keep running. The side will put him down, but it only takes the Aegis the Immortal. VP.
Naku, lakad mo tatang, lakad mo tatang!
Normally. Don't think the Ogre Magi fix any of the issues here. Like, it does give you a stable stun. It does kind of do well in lane. But how are you match this tempo from YG? They've got a life sealer with relocate. Infest, that's 3 heroes immediately on a gank. That's a lot.
We remember YG when they first came around and they were nice and quiet, and in fact hold that thought, the skill lay is going to run right into a bunch of heroes, and that'll be first blood. Barish takes it for himself on the Ogre.
Even across the board, and CS, as you mentioned, very evenly tied across all the course. A bit of progression up down bot, though.
There's Orain in trouble, gonna drop to Narman, so a nice pick up there with the Snapfire.
Skipping the Kraken Shell, knowing that he can be durable. Gonna be able to apply more pressure there. Zalrain with that death does get an early rotation out, though.
Yeah, nice Hex out, is gonna find the Storm, and he was just very patient to wait for Azura.
Mid-area, they just know Young PH is so strong, they can't afford to get the stacks built up here.
Azura already going back in onto Young PH. That's so much damage being built up as well. They might be able to actually secure this, but the IO is there to heal up. Zazura is just trying to make his way out. He'll zip, but Young PH is going to follow him down. Skill Lay saving the day and allowing the counter initiation. Back in on Narman to boot. He's probably going to end up losing this tier 1 top tower, as now Varish will run right into the Leshrac and will have to tank the gank. They're trying to TP more heroes in to help out, but it's already too late. They've lost one. They're still going to force the fight though. Zip in from Azura, but he's got no target. Still trying to find the IO. They will get skill laid down, but can they find Young PH? Well, they will, and the Ravage will be there to cancel the TP off. They'll find the Leshrac for a hunt for DB, and they're going to run right into him. He does end up landing the spear. There'll be an Earth Spike out from Zilrain, and well, you have the relocate there back in onto the TA, but he'll try and just make his way out. He's still trying, but it's just impossible to get away from all this damage, and now you might lose even more. Like, you got Zilrain for the side of Army Geniuses. Can everyone else get out? Like, never mind getting out, they're going back in. Onto Kish they go, they want that life sealer. They'll force the arena around, and they've actually got him. Kish is down. Young PH, he's going to keep trying to fight, but he's quite low on mana himself. The skill lay will tether over, start healing him up and helping him out, as Wami now is falling quite low himself from this Tide Hunter. They'll be able to secure another kill.
Just have spell immunity.
Oh, now Young PH is going to regen rune, so he could really have some fun with that. Azura's going to try and zip in again, but he's going to be completely out of mana. They're still going to try with the Ravage. Maybe they can blow him up, and they will. Skill lay, he'll be left behind. So it is a very back and forth time. Azura now suddenly with a double kill and a massive gold influx the way of the Storm.
Back in rune control though, they are going to look for the relocate here.
They're going to try again onto that Storm, and Azura getting punished immediately after they're getting in that Orchid. Just trying to pursue something by himself, but he ends up paying. Maybe AG can try to find that mid-tier 1 tower and at least pick off Skill Lay here. There's going to be a bit of help from that Lifestealer and Barish. He is going to go down for this, as Young PH wants to go for a bit more. They found DB, but a big Ravage. Wami may have saved the day as Young PH is going to drop. They've got the damage output. And now AT dropping low himself. They're going to get DB down on that TA. Not too bad for YG, as now they can really clean up.
Triangle Steel keep building up on, working towards the BKB, and once that BKB is up, at the least you take out the factor of the Leshrac damage in live these fights.
Zip in, Skill Lay, going to be targeted here by Azura. Young PH going to try and back him up before that Orca ticks him out, but no, it's not going to be enough. It's a fight. And it seems like they will. Young PH is almost daring them to try and move in, and they are. Narman, he'll be there with the cookie. That Aegis does not want to be lost like this, but they may just have no choice, as Kish in the backside already killing off Azura. The Storm's gone, and now Narman, he'll be the second to drop. It's the only thing they get.
Here. That's exactly what they have to do, but AG still finds
Young PH, this will be a big kickoff. Aegis expiring in 5, they're waiting it out, they're just waiting for that right moment, and he knows he's going to try and run, but they've got the Ravage out, and there's your timing. Young PH getting caught with his pants down. He still has a chance, but it's not looking good. They even tried for the relocate play, but the silence was there from Azura. And suddenly the game has swung in the favor of Army Geniuses. Looks like he may have spotted Narman or Wami. Dust is there, and they'll find the life stealer with that, but he was in the tree line. So instead, they'll try into Young PH on that Leshrac. They've got the BKB, so there's no way to stop the Storm, and the Ravage is there from Wami. Trying to save with the tether is skill late, but it's not going to be enough, it seems, as Young PH is finally going to drop. They do get Narman, but now their life stealer is going to be surrounded as Kish. Well, he's got skill late to buy back. They are just dealing with everyone else around this life stealer. So they do at least get Varish, forcing more buybacks out from the supports of YG to try and help out, as Kish is still going, still fighting, but now the tether away from Skillay. They get the life stealer away. You might die back on Skillay now. Hell, you're gonna die back on this Lion, which is a bit problematic for Zorain. It looks like AT is going to be there to try and help keep Skillay alive. Problem is he's already gone, but maybe now they can get DB on this TA. He might be willing to fight back though. The Heaven's Halberd going to make it rather hard. Still Wami and Azura around to keep trying and have his back. They'll go with the silence out. Wami, he is going to drop, but now the life stealer is in big danger. But with the silver edge, he's going to be able to just move his way out and move his way back in. The meld, well, there's no detection. DB's fine. He's going to be able to kite in and out. Is AT still trying on Azura, but DB's back in with the kiting. A nice spear, but Narman's going to take it. He might be going right back to the graveyard, but he does get a cookie off in time. It might be enough. Kish, no, with the silver edge, he's fine again. He's going to go back in after DB now with the TA. Man fighting, but it's not going to be enough. Kish has got him, and now Azura may have overstayed his welcome, as Kish is just not going to die. Get forced to take down that Aegis immediately though. AT already there with the spear out onto the TA, and it's a lot of damage being pumped out, and there goes your Aegis. Immediately gone to the TA. Azura in the backside, and now the Ravage up from Wami. They need to deal with this IO. Skillay, he's been ignored though. In fact, never mind. Azura's back in to try and deal with him, but he is still alive. Still helping out Kish. They'll go back in for more, but Azura now, he's out of mana. He sacrificed his own life for that IO. Unless he can finally get a way out. It doesn't seem like it though. If you are army geniuses.
No. You need some leeway here. They aren't under threat for Megas yet. Tier 2 sits
Never mind.
Azura?
We're forcing a fight, John, onto the line. We go, and the bash is available now for Kish. So Azura barely gets out. Zorain, though, still to drop. DB able to just pick up the kill and run. They've got another, it seems, though. AT is still going, but the arena going to be completely whiffed as Young PH still trying to move forward. Varish slowly burning away, but nobody from AG wants to fight, as the God's Rebuke will finally get it done.
We're going to look to punish Azura. This could be big if he does fall here.
Oh, Azura. Hexed up immediately and just take it down. Oh, this Storm just has not worked out whatsoever for Army Geniuses. They've got a Leshrac after all, they may as well try it.
They're going for it. Just absolutely not forcing the buyback off from one, but they want more. There are no buybacks in the rest. Oh,
DB. Oh, he's been hexed up though. He's been hexed up, but they'll ignore him. Instead, they'll go after the Ogre. But tier 4 towers are probably pretty important as well. So Young PH, he'll stick around with the Diabolic Edict and just keep chipping away. It's still a 5v3 scenario as DB's going to try a big scatter blast out from Narman. But now DB's completely surrounded. That'll be GG surely. As he does buy back, he'll try it one more time, but everyone's just falling like flies. And the Ancient, it's just going to be focused down here by Kish, and that's it. They're still trying to fight, but there's nothing to fight.
Have the Jakiro with a Macropyre in play, and that will always give the Void a little bit of backup in the Chrono. AG to close out with Night Stalker, which has been consistently bad. So Wami does get the offlane Night Stalker. It is the Azura Shadow Fiend DB Monkey King in the end. On top of that SF, and not a lot of SFs like going for that Requiem at 6. So you don't have to worry about that counterplay anytime soon. They do manage to get the first split down bot though. Aggression coming out does pay off.
Yeah, Narman though, being chased down, and well, Kish does finally land a bat. Happy with that, that'll help him just get those phase boots up. Meanwhile, top lane, Varish, it's gonna drop, so T, Zorain has shown back up. Get the stun off, can they get those lucky bashes though? X is there, some bashes to come out, but they just don't have the damage, and Narman just gets right to work, and they just basically feed a kill away the way of Wami around. So you can kind of play with this master, try and set up something. In the meantime, though, mid lane, Fiend's Grip was committed with the Requiem, and they will secure Young PH. Quite the initiation they wanted. They have Fiend's Grip though in 1 second, so Varish looking to move in, and does find him. It's a great setup. Do they have the damage though? It does seem like they will. The this Bane just being so impactful already. Seem like Army Geniuses, they're gonna commit. They pop the Dark Ascension. Wami wants Zorain on that Lion, and he does get in for the Crippling Fear with plenty of damage out with the Echo Saber. Can he get it done though? With the Overgrowth, he certainly can. Onto Skill 8 they go. In fact, they even got AT, but now the Chrono's out. Kish gonna try and fight back, and he's got Azura. Wukong's command is trying to fly out, but it's all too late. In fact, Kish, do you really want to keep going? It doesn't seem like it. They don't want to keep fighting into the Wukong's command. Naturally, they have to find a way out. Young PH, though, is still chipping away, and now with the daytime coming back in, Wami's in trouble. DB, they're going to keep trying to help out, but they've lost Wami now. DB, with a nice boundless strike, however, does catch out Young PH, and Kish is not going to be able to keep going. He's going to spot him out there on the tree, and now it does drop the arena immediately. In fact, he even found the Monkey King just barely jumping out of that tree line, but they really want the tree, and instead he'll go for the Overgrowth though and try to fight back and maybe just trade here with the Mars, and it does seem like they'll get away with it. DB able to get away with murder. Flying out. Young PH, it's a very scary place to try and go into, but he's feeling confident as the Dark Ascension does get popped, but he does not want to fight into the ulti, so he does try to back off for now. DB, do you really want to commit the Wukong's there? It does seem like he does, with a good balance strike out. They've got Zorain down, but they've also lost Bruce on the other side, and now the Chrono. He's got SF. The Azura SF might just drop, and no, the Overgrowth is there by Narman in the arena, and now a big Requiem out from Azura. It's not looking good whatsoever for YG.
Follow through from the Overgrowth, so they've got all the control in the world from AG for these team fights. Narman, though, might be a bit too far forward here.
He may. Should just get punished by Kish. Eventually will. Oh, Varish gonna find a Nightmare off onto T. You've got the Fiend Trip, and they are going to commit it. Young PH is going to try and help out, but this Mars is falling rather low, and eventually will go down until they continue to finger out on Wami, but Azura with the Requiem does catch out Young PH and may just have enough. The Remnant, no, that's not the position. The Nightmare dodge was there. Varish accidentally saving Young PH for now. In fact, he's done a great job of it. The Ember's alive. In fact, everyone's melting. AG, what have you done? Kish is going to keep going. Onto the Monkey King now, and well, he's popped his BKB, but the bash will go right through it. He's got no choice but the man fight, I think. Kish will just keep chasing him down through the BKB charge. It's just a real mess.
The ending pop, but they saw something spawn. It looked like they had vision at the right moment there from Varish, so able to back
DB.
off. Oh, DB?
Yeah, gonna be able to catch out Zorain. No punishment either. In fact, they want to back off here. YG. Thought maybe we'd see a There's not much time left for Wami. Go right now, chains around. Young PH does snag one. There's Zorain forcing out the BKB charge now, but Wami will turn right back around and kill off the Lion. They overextend in the end. They just didn't wait out the Dark Ascension. I mean, Wami might die now, but no, they don't even get him. Zorain buys back for nothing. Remnant forward, they've got to get something out of this, so Young PH has gone too far. The Fiend Grip does catch him out to Azura, looking for the Requiem. BKB out in time though from Young PH, but he is out of mana. It's a very hard team fight to take now. Just a complete fiesta of a fight. Azura has somehow gotten out of there. Meanwhile, Zorain dies back immediately, so Kish, he'll go for the man fight onto the Monkey King, but he's got no damage. Chrono's there though. He's caught out two targets, and maybe this is the one. Maybe they can finally do it, but the Overgrowth, no, he wasn't within range. Narman misses out, but DB's still alive, still trying to man fight, does finally go down, and now Kish, he can finally get to work, but AG, they're not done yet. They've still got Azura and Wami to play with. Even without the Monkey King, they've got damage. So Kish, he is forced to run back. Hardly any buybacks available, so Wami, he'll pop the Dark Ascension. Kish, he still sticks around. Wami in the backside, going after Zorain, but they've got to try and protect him. Bashes out, but Wami, he's already got Zorain down, and they cannot control the Night Stalker. Instead, they'll try to chase down the Bane, but again, the fight is going to be quite split with Azura. He tries to go for the Requiem and does land it. They got the Void feared up. Boundless is there. They're going to lose him. He's got no buyback gold available. A nice pick off for themselves. There's Army Geniuses. Oh, there's your Hex out. Lock him down long enough though. This Night Stalker, they'll commit the Chrono. They need to get something, but the Fiend Grip is there from Varish to hold down the Void. No Lotus Orb gonna help. They've at least got Wami down, but he'll buy back immediately, and now they're onto Kish. Onto the Void they go. They've taken him out. He'll have to commit the buyback to rejoin this team fight. But without Chrono, it's hard to see them winning another one.
Yeah. Just farm, farm, farm. They're still looking to pressure that smoke though.
Oh, Hex out. Zorain gonna try and avoid the Wukong's command as now the Ice Path comes down. BH will join the fray. Simba misses the spear, and that'll be his life gone. Wommy already taken care of one. With the Boundless, with the Divine Rapier, it's just too much damage to be able to sustain. The racks already dropping so quick as they fortify. Kish, not going to throw the chrono yet. Just waiting out the BKB, but there's a refresh available. Kish, no, still not going to chrono. Zazura now jumps in. Zorain though, there with the Hex, but they jumped in and they just kill off that Lion so darn quick. As now another Wukong's command is going to fly out from DB. Ice Path is there, but I mean, you've got to commit at some point. They'll spear him out, but it's not enough. DB is still just whacking away, but Kish now is going to commit surely all the way as they do take him out once. They've got a chrono available. They've got a double chrono available, so Kish, he might be able to finally get this done and take the Divine Rapier away, but they do get the Overgrowth off. BKB is there, but he's rooted in place right now. A double Overgrowth as well. The Void is just standing there. He'll buy back immediately, but they're still falling. AG surely has this win underneath their belt as they've taken everyone down, but the chrono onto 3 heroes. They've got DB. The Divine Rapier on the deck. Oh, they picked it up. They have got the Divine and they have knock-up Megas. AG did not get Mega Creeps. Somehow it has not been caught out. No one's just holding a gem. I missed the spear as well. Move in. Boundless is there. Young BH is targeted. He's got a BKB though, so he'll be fine. Meanwhile, they've got the Void with the Fiend's Grip. They have got the Void caught out. They just want to burst him down. Nobody there to help him out either. And he's got no buyback.
What?
It's just on cooldown. It is on cooldown. So YG looks like they have finally lost this game as AG should put a rest to this one. 2 down.
Oh my god. Young
And they've
PH
even
has got
got the
Battle
Mars.
Fury. Young PH is just gonna solo hold. They're gonna lose the Mars. No buybacks on these heroes, but Battle Fury Ember with a Stygian.
I mean, it's a lot of damage with that Battle Fury, but I don't think DB really cares about that. He's going straight for the Ancient. They do Nightmare up. All Remnants being thrown out. DB, he's so darn low. That's a lot of damage, but it's not quite enough yet. And that'll be a GG for game 2. We are going to a game number 3. We're going all the way to the early hours of the morning, Jonathan. You love to see it.
Oh my god.
You love it.
Feel great. Monkey King Mars just makes that hard. Maybe less so the Kunkka, but for the Abaddon, it just doesn't feel great. This does give them...
I believe he's talking to you, Jonathan.
30 seconds to back.
Are they using you as bait, John? I mean, they're on the high ground right now, Jonathan. There's a banish out for the disruption. Earthspike is going to land. They have used johnxfire as bait to try and pull off this first blood. As Nama's going to try and run away. Oh my goodness. Oh, Nama's still alive, but not for long.
Out from YG, but that disruption to spear combo is still the most basic and easy setup for the kills here.
Want to try it again. Brish in the T1 tower is going to go down. Nice pick up here for 18. In the meantime, down a bot lane, Narman going to drop as Kish able to pick up and kill himself on the Monkey King. So
the moment where Young PH will be forced to try to clear, but they're going to contest this hard.
PH again, pop the Firefly onto DB. He goes. The TA naturally doesn't really like this Batrider. Zura's going to try and help, but a nice arena down by 80, going to lock everyone in. And Army Geniuses are just going to burn alive, or maybe not, because the boat will fly in from Azura onto 2 heroes. But can they actually finish anyone off? It seems like they should be able to eventually get Young PH, but he's on the run, and he's fine for now. Narman, though, he'll stick around and get the job done. 1 down, Skill Lane now trying to get himself out. Does also go down. In the meantime, though, Azura does drop to Z-Rain. The fight continues, but Wommy, he'll get Z-Rain down. Hish. Maybe spear away onto Wommy. That'll save the life of the Monkey King.
But AG are aware. Now, they have used a lot of their spells, and they did take a bit of a loss, but they're still looking to scout around. They really don't want to give those stacks away.
All-out brawl into the mid lane for game number 3 is Young PH still going onto Varish. Should eventually be able to find the kill, and does. Find more? Narman, he'll be the one to chase him down. In fact, DB now is rotated. Onto the Bat Rider they go. Everyone just in a single file line trying to chase him down. They'll land the trap slow, and that should be more than enough to get the job done. And it does seem like they'll get it. Could be. They are going to spot him out first. And Wami is right behind to protect. They are going to drop the brambles, but now the arena and the balance making it very hard. They could not get anything out. The Iconic Shield just never flew out onto DB. So they will at least catch something. The Shadow Demon that is, but it's still going to cost them heavily on Army Geniuses. So they've lost Varish and now Narman. Not really too safe either, as the Earth Spike is going to land. And they will find a triple kill onto Kish. In fact, it might be an Ultra now, as they found Wami, and he does not have borrowed time available at the moment. So why not just give an Ultra kill to the Monkey King?
Around a bit, maybe looking for some information before doing so, but they will go. They've got the boat ready. Nice grip.
It is, but Disruption is going to save. Still Zorain. Probably not going to find a way out, but no, a nice boundless strike and a finger onto Narman will get him enough time to get out. Swami will keep chasing the Monkey King, but he'll just turn as now they even the lasso. They've caught DB out on the TA, and this could be a real disastrous kind of fight. As Kish now is godlike on the Monkey King and Roshan. Well, the reactions aren't coming fast enough, it doesn't seem, from YG. We'll jump in ASAP, but Roshan's already so low. Jump in though, there is a balance strike into the Wukong's command, but the Aegis has been taken by DB and Krish. Looks like he went a little bit too far. Disruption does buy him a bit of time to turn back around onto DB with a nice arena down to lock everyone in. Krish is just scared of nothing. He's got Varish down. He's got Wami down to boot. They even got the Aegis off DB, and they might find him a second time. There is just no control lacking.
They ran TA store, right? Like the TA Abaddon just feels like they need so much to be online that you need to stall this game out for almost forever to hit that spike.
Try and set up on this lion. Zorain, nice blink away into a very nice Earth Spike. They're still going to be able to secure the kill onto skill lane. In fact, Zorain isn't out of the woods yet either. Will be the second to drop, it seems, as Narman is able to get the job done.
The Crystallis, the Hurricane Park is going to come out, that the Lincolns instead is coming out, so protection from Lasso is going to be there. They catch one support out.
Skill lane, sticking around way too long. AG still in with it. Narman. They're being stalked right now, but no, they were kind of spotted out here by Narman. Apparently, is now they've made the jump in onto that lion. Still DB. Who are we aiming? He's trying to go after young PH, but they've lost both the supports, or rather just one for now. But there goes Narman. That's your second support now going down for AG, as Kish is just going to go for the man fight all by himself. They've got the TA with a great spear out from AT. DB just cannot survive in the middle of the Wukong's command. He's been left without buyback. And YG, they might be able to go high ground at this point, as they are just completely cleaning up. They even find Azura. And this Monkey King is just well and truly out of control. Already broken here on Wami. Zorain, what the heck's Kish? More than happy to get the damage out, and it's so much damage. Boat is going to fly in. The lasso has caught out Azura on the backside. Varish and Zorain both already going down. So who are they really aiming right now? The Monkey King's just kind of been kited around completely by these Abaddon illusions. But it won't matter, because they are still dropping like flies. Poor old Azura just trapped on the high ground as the Kunkka. Meanwhile, Kish has found DB once again, and that'll be another hero without a buyback. Kish, there goes Wami. You've got buyback on the Abaddon and the Kunkka, but it's not looking great for this next high ground defense. Narman, the final piece of the puzzle, is eventually going to go down.
Not enough. Roche falling fast to scan the spot, but not going to be able to stop us.
Lasso, who have they got? They have caught out the bait again, so Varish looks to be the first to drop as he tries to go for the Fiend's Grip onto young PH, but he's going to die before he can fully get it off. Zwami again being targeted here by this Monkey King. Kish just afraid of nothing. DB trying with the BKB out, but that's about to wear off. Azura's still going as well onto young PH, but the Monkey King is your real problem, so he needs to just run now. You just can't deal with Kish. Rambles out, trying to lock him down. and slowly chip away at the HP pool, but now he's got his BKB out, so DB, he'll go into the supports. 3 down so far. They've actually taken down 4 in fact, but Kish now just pops the Wukong's command by himself onto DP. The meld is there and he has no detection. This is a 19-0-10 Monkey King. I don't think they can actually kill him. Maybe they can though, with 4 heroes around, in fact 5 heroes around, but no, he's gonna fight back. Azura's gone. Wami is just about to fall. And yeah, Kish actually probably won't die. Aegis? Well, there's 1 life. Can they get him the second time though? Dallas is up, he'll land it onto the Dark Willows. Zorain's going to be there to back him up now. Terrorize, however, is going to connect, and that might make it a little bit more challenging to stay alive. The finger out onto Wami as Kish. He's still going on the creep wave. He just lifesteals through it. Curse Crown, though, should be enough. The balance was not good enough, and now the first death of the game is finally going to happen for this Monkey King. They finally get a kill. And that'll be Zorain to drop to boot. But Zora, the break the smoke. Young BH though, he's got the lasso onto the Kunkas. Now they just full on go in. Zora and Wami trying to help survive. It's the Bat Rider. Oh, he just keeps moving forward. They've already got Narman into Wami. They're going back. Never mind that because they found Azura with a spear out on the arena. That'll be the Kunka down. DB is still trying, but he does get stunned up mid-TP, and it looks like he is set to fall. The man fights with the refraction, but there is no fighting right now, not against this Monkey King.
I think the key thing here is, while Shadow Demon's down, there's no saving play. There's no disruption to cut off their initiation, so I think they want to find some kills while they can here.
Spear out though, Azura. That's a dieback. Just not expecting to jump in like that. Frisch, BKB committed. He'll get Frisch with that. DB, well, there's your refresher out. They've got the TA now. That's the target they really want. The spear, though, going to push him onto the low ground. Not quite what they wanted, but they'll go after Narman instead. Try and secure that Dark Willow kill. There just aren't many buybacks available right now for AG. And that should be YG going back into the T4 towers, I think.
Issue of getting the damage onto these T4s. Buyback force, but that's the only buyback AG has left in that.
Wami speared right to the tower as DB. Trying to lead that line, but needs to back off now as his BKB is going to wear off. AT just happily chasing him down. They've even got Narman on that Dark Willow. That should be a dieback for him very, very soon as they've even taken down the TA. That's GG, it looks like this time around, as Wami is the last piece of the puzzle. There you go. GG well played has been caught on YG. Confidently take game number 3. Tell you what, Don Kish's Monkey King 26-1-12. What a performance.
Right.